Over the weekend, I used Mariefiebach's recipe for blueberry muffins for our breakfast on Saturday. It made for a great way to start the weekend. Now we're talking lunch and dinner options. Marie from Feed Your Family Tonight joins us once again. How are you?
I'm doing great. Today we're making ginger pear chicken. This is one of my favorite recipes. I made it actually when I was speaking out in Andale last week for their USD 267 in-service day, and it was a super hit. What I've started with right here is a 1.5 pounds of chicken that I soaked in soy sauce, and then I have cooked it in 2 tablespoons of butter till it's all nice and brown. Ooh. And you can hear it's all sizzling and brown. Krista, what you have here is a bottle of ginger beer. Can you pour me out 1 cup of that?
Absolutely.
Ginger beer is non-alcoholic. It's actually like a very strong ginger ale, and it gives this a little bit of a bite. That's perfect right there. You want to just pour it over?
Sure.
Okay, it's going to steam. Ooh, just dump the whole thing in. So what that does is that kind of helps you get up the fond, which is the brown bits that are created by the meat and the soy sauce. And then I'm going to turn this up and get it boiling, and we're going to do the next step. This has 2 cans of canned pears. One of them I have drained, and I'm adding to that juice 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and a teaspoon of sea salt and 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and then just a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, just a little bit to give it a little bit of bite. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this up to make what's called a slurry, and this is going to thicken our dish. And you get that all stirred up. Try and get as many lumps of the cornstarch out as you can, and you're going to pour this in, and it's going to start to thicken. And then you're going to add 2 cans of pears. Again, the first one still has its juices in it, and the second one you've already drained. And we're just going to stir this up and let it thicken a little bit. It'll only take a couple of minutes for this to kind of thicken up as you stir. Again, this is almost made from pantry staples. And then I'd like to serve it over tri-colored couscous. And Krista has a box here that it comes in different kinds. You can get it in Israeli couscous, which is a little bit larger, or you can get it smaller. It's actually a pasta made from wheat, and the tricolor just makes it prettier. They add some spinach and tomato to it, kind of like a tricolored pasta.
It is beautiful, yeah.
And so I have some here. What you do when you make the tricolored couscous is you basically cook it with either chicken broth or vegetable broth, and you let it cook for about 5 minutes, and then just leave it with a lid on and turn it off. The directions are all on my website at feedyourfamilytonight.com. And then I'll serve up some of this.
What a wonderful bed for that chicken and pear.
No kidding.
And pears just right
These
over the
they're
couscous.
such different ingredients, but we're combining, some different flavors here, but I'm very intrigued by this. It smells amazing.
Well, thank you. It's really easy, and you can see that it comes together crazy fast.
Now, when you're taking these recipes to schools, what is the point of education that you're going for most with some of these young kids?
Well, actually, I'm teaching the teachers. They are all busy families. Most of them are working parents, and my whole mission is to help families get weeknight dinner on the table. So I was there to serve the teachers that day, to help them be just a little bit better people. They were having a wellness day, and this was one of their wellness options, was to come and listen to my talk. I speak all over the state of Kansas, and I talk on how you can manage the weeknight dinner hour, how to plan and prep and figure out when you're going to eat so you can get a little calm in the crazy.
It is important to kind of plan that out because it can seem overwhelming, but like you said, your meals are very easy to put together. They're quick to put together. And families like that. Teachers, they've got stuff to do at home. They've got papers to grade. You don't want to slave over your kitchen for hours at a time.
Sure. Hey, absolutely love how the sweetness of the pear mixes with almost that soy flavor that you marinated it in.
Yes.
I'm definitely picking that up. It's a delicious dish. Can't wait to eat it all. Tell us what is going on at Feed Your Family Tonight.
Well, right now we've got a lot happening in the Facebook group. If you go to facebook.com/feedyourfamilytonight, there have been some really fun discussions in there lately. You can also get the cookbook. It's available on Kindle edition now, so you can get it from Amazon or locally at Watermark Books and Cafe, and as always on my website. So there's always something new happening at Feed Your Family Tonight. This recipe is up on the website right now, so you can go to feedyourfamilytonight.com. It should be right there on the homepage if you want want to try and make this for dinner this week.
I am going to be on the Facebook page because every time I try to take a Mariefiebach recipe home, I always mess it up somehow. So I will just hit you on the Facebook page. You'll get me back on track.
Yes, maybe you can FaceTime her or something.
There we go.
You can point at.
All right.
Marie, thank you so much. We always appreciate your time.
Thanks so much.